Hello everyone, I'm calling this Streamline Deus. Now this engine here is very weak and it waddles and it's got a very many problems that I just simply cannot fix. It does run, but it does have zinc rot on some of the wheels because it is a pre-war engine, and unfortunately they decided to use zinc wheels for this engine, so I don't really run it that much, and even if I was running it, it wouldn't be able to pull these. Yeah, it wouldn't. No, it's just simply too weak. I don't have a big enough engine to pull these yet, and even if I did, I have tried to pull these with a triple header, and it turns out my track is actually too tight for these coaches. But these are streamlined coaches. These are post-war, but they are all metal. Now, for the Hudson, it also has a passenger train, a shorter one, albeit. I don't have a lot of passenger cars. This is an entire set that I have here. I did actually see this set in a lighter aluminum form. It was these are steel, which is why they're so heavy. Um, now, I did find these in aluminum, and they were much lighter. They didn't have the light fixtures, but well, they did, but it was modernized, and you know the wheels are still metal and all that. But you know they made it a lot lighter since then. I was gonna get those, but they're just simply too expensive. So these are just display pieces that I'll put on the track every once in a while. I don't need to run these. If I did want to run these, I would literally have to rebuild my entire O gauge layout. Well, at least one of the tracks, I would have to completely rebuild it to have longer curves. Less tighter curves. I believe it's radius 1 or something like that, or radius 0. What I have right now is radius 1, I believe. Uh, so yeah, that's probably why. It needs a very long. It needs a longer and a less tighter curve. I did have that type of curve, and I was going to use it, but eh, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't have enough, and I couldn't buy anymore because they had stopped selling them. Which I guess I got lucky with that, but oh well. This is a custom layout to fit the size of this area. Um, yeah, there's even tighter curves over there, but um, things still run relatively well. So, well, except on that switch right there in the middle of the frame. Um, things go wrong all the time over there. So I won't be running this engine, but I will be showing off all of my O gauge streamline engines. I don't have a lot of HO gauge, so those aren't going to be in this video. Well, here's two right here. These are two streamlined diesels from the 40s, literally from the 40s. Um, these are 80 years old. Yeah, those coaches you've seen those. I can't use those either. Those are, you know, I can get parts for those, but there are no missing parts, so I don't know exactly what's wrong with them. I did have a friend look at them, but eh, he just he didn't really do a thorough look. I mean, he looked at the thing, trying to find out what year they were, but other than that, they still have the problem of they just completely short out the track. Um, which does mean that this thing does have at least some sort of, yes, system for that, because it was protecting my engine. I was trying to pull those. Nothing would work. So, it does have some kind of protection on there, albeit not very good, but still, it's there. So we're just going to be running the Hudson, and I'll show you the other two streamline engines for, yeah, O gauge. I mean, there's the diesels, but I mean, and those diesels, those are slightly more streamlined. But that's about it. There's also that right there. That's a streamlined engine, but I can't run that anymore. Mostly because it's a wind up, but also because the spring broke. not too long ago. So that's the problem. So here goes the Hudson with 2 streamlined passenger cars. There is no problem. It doesn't no problem. It pulls it no problem. No problem at all. I am variably controlling the speed here because yeah, I just saw sparks over there and I don't like that. Yeah, so I'm controlling the speed. Not by too much, but it's there. That seems to be a good speed. The coaches do light up, but I need to replace the light bulbs. Yes, now that the Hudson is starting to warm up, it's going a lot faster. Yeah, well, it is a pre-war engine, so there you go. 1940, I believe. Nah, something derailed. So yeah, there is a slight. There's actually protection on this apparently, because it did cut out, but then it wasn't actually derailed, so nothing happened. Yeah, it happened again. Cut out for about a fraction of a second. That isn't too good, but you know what? At least it's there. I think something's going wrong with this switch right here. But again, I mean, it's all right. Something is just contacting with something and tripping out the controller for about half a second. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's this guy here. Now just to prove that these are streamlined. And also these. There's observation, streamlined passenger. Like I don't have the right tender for this locomotive, but still. These are both Lionel, both 027, which is why they can go around my curves so well. These are 027 curves, not O gauge curves, which is also a problem because 027 is actually tighter than O gauge. Yeah, I don't know. Everything here is like a hodgepodge. Yeah, once the Hudson gets going, it really is a great runner. Except for that, I don't know what's going on there, but something is definitely going on there. Yeah, alright. I think I'm done running these coaches until I figure out what's going on over there. I can run a freight train with this thing just fine. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else I can really say. I'll basically show you all my streamlined engines, well, at least until, well, yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't say that yet, because I don't know. Oh well. Goodbye for now.